Yes.
Can you hop on YouTube?
Yes.
We will as soon as we're capable of playing with you, but right now you gotta go get your weapon and, yeah, go pee.
And now what do you want me to do?
Okay, search up Oracle Knights, and you'll see a live broadcast that I just started, and join it, and I will help you.
You have Arc? You have an Arc thing?
Me?
Yeah. Is it?
I don't know. Oh, yeah, maybe. I don't remember. But, so there's gonna be like a 10-second lapse between what you hear on PlayStation and what's going on the screen.
I'm not gonna listen to you on PlayStation. I'm just gonna
Okay.
listen to you on the phone.
All right. So with what you know about rotations, we are gonna watch you. Okay. Oh, you bastard. Right here, Benny. Like when you went for this, you're a little too close. What you should have done in this way to the ball, because I know you want to score this. But look at our teammate. He's out there waiting for these guys to clear it or to not clear it. If you were to rotate and steal this boost, because you like your shot is going straight at three people, even if you had one. You see what I'm saying? You didn't really have a shot. You could either steal this boost, like turn out of the play this way and steal this boost and come back here to play out here because he's going to move in. Or bust ass the whole way across, grab this boost, and move out this way. But I would rather you turn to the right to grab this boost because I was coming across this way and I'm going to be landing over here to take this boost. And in doing so, we starve them of any defensive measures that they can pull off, while our dude in here creates more pressure and causes more panic. And now they're boost starved, so they're going to be panicking even harder. Because you see how you stopped in net there? Now look where all three of us are. They're going to have a nice counterattack here. Which, yes, they fuck up pretty royally. But had they not, that would have been a guarantee. That should have been a goal right there on us. Should have been. Oh, would help. Where's Benny? There's Benny. All right. Okay. Why are you not? I want to go back. Why are you not going back? There we go. So after this, what you should do is you should boost like you did for slightly longer, then flip, because your flip will then turn you supersonic. Instead of like, that's just so you can get back faster, but in that position it wouldn't matter anyway. So right here, you see him going up for it, you should be turning more to the right anyway, because if he does hit it, it's going right. Like as soon as you saw him going up, you should have been like, oh, chances are it's going right, and then wait for his touch before you start boosting. Because if he doesn't touch it, you want to angle yourself more towards the right for his touch. So instead of looking straight on this way, you're looking at it more this way. Because if he does make the touch, you want to see where the play's headed to next. And also because if he does miss the touch, it's just since the ball's already sort of bouncing that way, it's just a nice easy turn, and then you smack it. Versus putting yourself in that like semi sort of awkward position. Like that right there was a pretty good cut. Awesome. Right there, I think you were just second guessing yourself. You wanted to push for it, and you should have just pushed for it. Right here, like right as you want to be the first one up to it, so you want to be jumping like as the ball's going up, which does take some time to read it aerial wise, but that is about when you want to be going up for this, since our one dude's already on his way back. It's safe for you to contest this a lot sooner than you were, because both me and him are already on our way back. And you can see that from right here. You saw him just steal the boost. He's dipping out. He stole the boost. And he was expecting you to challenge there. Because in lobbies like mine, more people are prone to contest that. Okay, so you also look like you're scared to pick up boost pads. Let me... Like, after you get bumped... Whoop, whoop. Where you got bumped there, you should have just slowed down and just picked up this pad and kind of rotated back because you were kind of awkward. And that would have given you a little more time to see what was going on. So then your next like you would have more time to see what's going to happen and where to intervene next. And then you also would have more than 36 boost. But right there, Sebastian he should have saved that. Yeah. Yeah, right here is a good position to put yourself in. Just kind of hanging out. Yep, do exactly what you're doing. That was the right idea. Would have been executed greatly had you hit the ball. I'm not giving you beef for missing it there. But you had the right idea. Hang out at that little boost pad in that area. Right here, I know you want to get back to net, but as you could see, like it was slowly going that direction, and there wasn't anyone really on it. You see it going over. I see you rushing what you should be doing. Is instead of like worrying about getting back to net, grab this pad, come over to this pad, hit that pad or that pad and that pad, and you'll have yourself at a lot higher boost, and you'll be rotating to this back post because the ball is going to be on that side. Instead of coming straight back to net, where now instead of you're slowing yourself down to like aim out this way, where if you come out this way, you can be aiming this way, so if a shot does come on net, you can just jump up and save it easier. To see now you're all kind of awkward, hanging out. And instead of like, you probably would have had an earlier touch on that. Oh, you're still only in the tutorial thing? Okay. Do you understand what I'm saying, Benny?
Yeah.
Okay. So this was when we were playing the diamonds too, I believe. Cause see, you're doing a lot of things right. I think you're just rushing a little too much towards certain things. Like, okay, so right here, as soon as you picked up that 100 boost, you should have started boosting. You should have just went all in on this. Expecting his touch, I wouldn't expect you to know yet, but like honestly, if you would have started boosting, you probably would have been able to just get up there right on it with him and either pinch it off of him or force a 50. Okay, so right here, you see I'm already going for it. You see the boost, you see me, like, I'm 100%, I'm on this. So right around that boost pad there, you should turn to angle towards the goal. And then, instead of turning to the left, turn right and just take yourself off ball cam, either try to bump someone or whatever, and then rotate out, grabbing all these small pads on the path back. Because instead of being in a semi-awkward position, you'd have more time and space to see what me and the other guy were doing. Also, there was no... Hold on. Okay, after you come out of their net and the ball come back over that way and you see me on it, right here, you should have made the decision to turn around. Like, you should have been turned around. Where are you? This pad right here. Like, once you saw me hitting it up the wall and just me on it, you should have been like, okay, let's turn around and start towards net. Because then you could have either taken an attempt at the shot or just patiently waited mid. Because, see, you saw it going in, like, really close in, and you're like, yes, I'm moving up. And then you put yourself a little too far up. Like, you should have stopped right around here and just kind of waited it out for a second. Because had you waited here, you could have then started charging. Jumped up, tried to aerial or whatever once you saw that happen. Because you would have been first to it. Instead of being over and up here, all you would have had to do was just wait patiently. Right here. And then you wouldn't have been forced to, like, make a hit sort of awkward back towards our own net. That was when I was yelling at you to hit it, and I think you were just like, okay, I'm just gonna go for it. You were very confident in my ability. Okay, so right here. You see Sebastian. Chances are Sebastian's not seeing you. Because the ball's over there and you can see him right here. What you should have done was just stop and see what Sebastian's doing. Just slow down, let him, or Seabassmaster or whatever, just stop right here at this pad. Let him cut in front of you, because chances are he's going to do it anyway. And then you'd be sitting back here for a second. And then after a second or two, when you see that the only, like, once you see it rolling up the wall, you should come over this way. And then now that Seabass has come back, you would want to push. That was a good attempt. So that was a good move to pull. And then right here, everything just kind of went to chaos. But yeah. How do I... There we go. Now I'm on the guy. Okay, oh yeah, that's right. These first two goals, there wasn't really, it was just a really good start off everyone. I like how you chose to avoid him. Okay. What should you do here? Benny.
I think go to the right.
Just slow down. Honestly. Like, don't follow right on Seabass's butt. Just let him pull away from you. Give yourself a little bit of space. You can go to the right, pick up some small boost pads or something along your path, since Seabass is already making it known, since you're behind him, you have to respect the two people ahead of you, and just hope they're as good as they think they are. Because usually people that are going for it have the confidence to hit it. And you just need to kind of respect their decision making, even if you don't agree with it. There's because then instead of being put in that like really awkward scenario where the balls hit over everyone and then they kind of sort of have like an open net, you'll be quicker to get back to the ball, as well as um, stalling it, giving time for me and Seabass to get back, just by being present, just making yourself known on the ball. Like, you don't have to like hit it in any special way, just get yourself between you, the ball, and the net. You want to be between the ball and the net. That was a good decision to try and make a save. Had to make one when you went across the net. It was good to contest there. Would have been better if you would have hit the ball. Okay, did you hear... What is it? Right there. You hear him double jump? You should know that Seabass is going for it because none of the orange players have jumped. So a teammate's going for it, so you should just keep your wheels grounded and cover the most threatening thing to happen, which is them hitting it towards our net, so you want to be headed back. Even though he absolutely dusts and scores, you should have still been heading back because worst case scenario, someone blocks it, it comes back towards our net. I like the idea of what you wanted to do. Again, I think you're pushing up a little too greedily. So after I missed that ball, and you dodge this guy, which you should do, instead of chasing after the ball, since you see both me and him are there, pick up small pads. Just pick up small pads, kind of like meander around towards the net a little bit, take your time, don't rush it. Because then you probably would have been ready to hit that out. And then you wouldn't have been kind of scrambling around for boost and leaving our net open. was a close one, man. Okay, right here, Benny. What you should do after you land here is, instead of worrying about, you see everybody's chasing the ball that way, just turn around, pick up the boosts. Come grab their big boost or whatever, because Seabass has got whatever is going on. He's patiently waiting his turn. Where see, I'm still up contesting it, and he's already turning around, getting ready to defend. Because we're all awkward, and he saw you turning in on the play. Where if you would have left it, he could have contested this or done something a lot sooner, because he would have known, hey, you're going back to defend. Just come out, grab the big boost, boost your way back to this big boost, or cut in and start grabbing small pads. And you'd be a little more ready for something else. Okay, Benny. Right here, yes, Jetta. Right here, what should you have done? 35 minutes till what you can play? Okay, so right here, Benny, since it's awkward for you and you're not sure what to do, what you should do instead. What do you think you should do?
I think I should have gone to the left and turned around.
Yeah, you could have started out this way, and if you seen Seabass there and me there, you could. Chances are it's safe to say it'd be okay to come get this big boost, or at least come in and grab this, then come grab these two, or whatever, because I'm clearly moving up for this. You may have bumped me, I may have bumped you, but it would have been better for you to try to come back this way after you were kind of like in this really awkward position. So that was a nice play, Benny. Took your time, it's coming straight at you, you hit it. And if I remember correctly, the reason that played out so well is because those guys pushed you really hard. See how all three of them were up? You had a nice, easy open net. And that's what you want to aim for. You want to like try to draw them into your side and then get yourself a nice good clear out. But yeah, there you go, Benny. Those are the only two I'm gonna go over you with tonight.